Hey, 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 beautiful souls. Welcome to FriYAY. I am your delightful host, lisalyle. And tonight is the night where I'm here all for you. So if you're new here, I pull cards, I tune in and bring some intuitive messages forth for you. And all you need to do is hit that subscribe button and comment in the live stream. Tonight, we're also going to touch on the astrology of the time. I didn't go live yesterday, and that's usually Thursdays, usually when we tune into all of that. So we're going to do that tonight first. How's everyone doing? How's your Friday going? Hey, Kiva, welcome, sis. I'm going to move this singing bowl over here. And I'm going to light the Palo Santo, and then we are going to get into it. How was that Aries full moon? How are you feeling on the other side of it? I'm happy to be here. Happy you're here too. We're going to have some fun tonight in the cosmos of love. And we'll see. Maybe it'll be another short, sweet connection. And if that's the case, I'm going to go and hang out in my nest. I've rearranged the plants in my room and hung some new ones up today. So I'm super excited to sleep in there tonight. Oh, it's the small things. It is the small things, isn't it? And at this time, I'd like to ask that I'm a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving and kind, with the intention of supporting our greatest and highest manifestation of love and joy in this lifetime, co-creating with the divine, polishing our shine, 222, trusting our intuition. Trusting our intuition like we never have before, like it is a sacred mission, because it is. And our intuition is always speaking to us, and it's speaking loud and clear these days. And so if you have been working with the up and down, all around, inside out and backwards energy of 2025, a universal 9, wrapping up cycles. And if you've been doing all of that, you're at this point where you may feel like, oh, I'm not seeing what I'd like to be seeing in my experience. I'm not experiencing what I'd like to be experiencing at this time. Don't give up, because you're so close. Because this is where the ego, the mind says, oh, it's not going to happen. Just, move along, next. No, it is going to be happen. It is going to happen. What it is you have been manifesting, what it is you have been nurturing, love, and clearing all that is not love has really transformed your energetic field. Sphere is what I heard. So today is 10/10, and the message is let love win. Begin again. We may not be seeing, but we're feeling it, and we're being sent signs. So let me share with you a little story. Was it yesterday? No, it must have been Wednesday. I went on to Facebook, and I'm only connected with one member of Frank's family, his niece. And up until my birthday and Frank's birthday, August of this past year, August 29th, every year. Oh my God. August of this year, up until our birthday, I was connected also with his father online, although no interaction, no engagement, nothing. And I received strong guidance that it was okay for me to let go of that connection on the 7-year or the 7th birthday without him in the flesh. And so I did. I just removed myself from being connected with Frank's father and considered disconnecting from his niece and was encouraged not to. So I didn't. And so on Wednesday, I saw that she made a post, and I got the gist of the post that Frank's father had passed, Frank Sr. And so I reached out to her behind the scenes, not publicly. I reached out to her and expressed, my condolences, and we chatted, a few little messages back and forth. And I'll get to the point here because this is about spirit. Spirit's working for us. And so Frank was very close to his father. While Frank was alive, I had a very lovely relationship with his father as well, his entire family, in fact. And so I knew that the reunion on the other side would have just been incredibly joyful, as Frank Sr. has his two firstborn sons on the other side. And so yesterday, which was my Friday, all day I was kind of, I'm just feeling the love, the essence of Frank all around, and communicating with him a little bit as we do. And I asked for a sign. I said, honey, I'd like to just give me something. Throw me a sign, throw me a sign that the reunion has taken place. And so last night after work, I came home and I did my laundry, and I did 6 loads of laundry, and including comforters, bedding, all this kind of stuff. So as I was changing over the laundry, it was the last washing machine. And I took the last article out of the washing machine, and there was a dime in the bottom of the machine. And I took that as my sign. They say dimes from the divine. I have quite a collection of dimes. And I know I left a dime in my pocket, and there it was in the machine. And yet it was the sign that was needed. And then I came back into my apartment, and the time was 12:21. And so I was like, oh my goodness. And I felt really strongly guided, to share that with his niece. And we had a nice connection conversation, and she opened up, and, so we're not meant to give up. We're meant to, if we ask for a sign, have faith that the sign is going to come. And if something appears as a sign to you, don't look away. Don't look away. Acknowledge divine truth. Okay? So spirit is always working for us. God, source, creator, universe, the consciousness, our higher selves, the angels, whatever you would like to call this universal force, the force field of love is always working for us and really encouraging us to continue to move in the direction. Something was coming through today, and it's like, love, LOL, only love lives beyond the flesh. It is the essence of all that exists. And, many of us, perhaps depending experience and stage or phase or age of life, many of us have experienced a lot of untruths when it comes to the energy of love, the essence of love. And so, hey, Miss Colleen, how's it going? Welcome. So, we're being asked to stay in the truth that we know, that resonates within us, that is divine love, that is cheering for our success, is cheering for our victory in this life. And so let's do some singing bowl. Then we'll talk a little bit. There's not a lot to talk about astrologically, although today is 10/10. 10/10, let love win. Begin again. The throat wants to be cleared. And it's funny, I picked up, it was a toss up between which singing bowl tonight, and this one won. Speaking our truth, standing in our truth, and singing our soul song. Oh my gosh, this computer, if this computer disconnects randomly like it has been known to do in recent days tonight, I'm not sure if I'll come back. So anyways, let's get on with it before something does disconnect. And yet the message here is we are always connected. 11:44. Nice deep breath. So there's some messages coming through there, and it seems like it's coming through with some level of urgency that, it's like there's a holding back, a resistance to the idea or the experience of what has been portrayed as love before 1313. And the message that's coming through is that most of what has been experienced is not love of the divine. What we experience behind the scenes in our alone time is that which is divine. This is where love is cultivated. And love is not dependent on outside conditions, situations, people, experiences, or anything. It is cultivated in the ways that we care for ourselves. And, as I'm saying, cultivated, I had 3 new plant babies come home with me today, and they're so cute. And, this is like love is like how we cultivate our own garden, in the experience of human life. And so there's a message here that's saying, don't close yourself off to the flow of love. 10/10, the wheel spins. Let love win, begin again. Because what has been experienced before was not of the highest order, was not of the highest call. And yet, um, has led to this place, this space, this moment in time where the love that shines, the love that is the intended experience, is of the divine, the eternal kind. Perhaps a little groovy too. Nice deep breath again. When we let go, this is how we grow. When it's like when spreading, clearing out through the roots creates the space to grow. It's not about uprooting yourself and moving anywhere. It is about cultivating love where you are in the here and now and trusting your heart. So there's, some interesting polarities at play at this time. There always are, but we have Mars and Mercury in Scorpio, and we just had the Aries full moon, which is Mars ruled, and they're there with Black Moon Lilith. And so this for some, and this is feeling where the resistance is, the shadow side of love, if you will, the not divine, the toxic kind of love. And Mercury is about communication. And so there could be some communication issues coming up, perhaps hidden communications coming in, what has been hidden coming to the surface, wanting to be spoken into existence, the whale song wanting to be sung, the soul song wanting to be sung, the harp wanting to be played, the harp of the heart. We've got the sun in Libra, and Venus is moving into Libra. Venus will be into Libra on Monday or Tuesday, the 13th. And so Libra is ruled by Venus, love, partnership, again, relationships. And, Venus in Libra, it's all about divine partnership, our love and desire, and the love and desire for one another that is stabilized through the energy of peace and harmony. It's a frequency. It's a vibratory thing, right? We feel it. And in the sky, so I'll show you here, we've got this kite going on in the sky, cosmic butterfly rise. And there's, we've got an air trine, and then we've got the Saturn and Neptune. Well, Neptune's in Aries, Saturn will be getting there into the fire. And this is about, fire and air coming together. It's like the masculine rising into the sacred power of the masculine. And that's a beautiful thing. And we are each here, perhaps, as a cosmic butterfly, here to open our wings and fly, take flight. We've got Uranus. So playing a part in this kite is Uranus in Gemini and Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius is pointing us in the direction of divine truth. And it's, again, I'm hearing it's a note that resonates within you. right? We know divine truth is felt. We can say whatever we'd like to say. Truth is always felt, just as a lie is always felt. And the lies we feel in our physical experience, disharmony, lack of ease, dis-ease in the energetic body. So Pluto in Aquarius, again, in the middle of the kite, they had me right. Let love win. Pluto in Aquarius wants us to acknowledge the divine truth, universal truth. You know, things like math and science, you can't debate numbers. Numbers are numbers, right? And science, yes, we dive into science, and science is ever expanding. This feels like there are things that are irrefutable, indisputable. Luna, get out of there. And we don't want a little dog going in the cat's litter box. That's for sure. Uranus in Gemini. Uranus is all about inspiration, intuition, inner vision, sacred vision, trusting what we know. It's about self-discovery. It's about rediscovery. It's about, as we take the journey of self-discovery and self-healing, we get to a point, or at least I've found that you get to a point where it's like, okay, now I'd like to rediscover connection, the energetic of real love, divine love, soul love, the love that exists in the present, in our presence right here and now, as well as beyond the visible experience. You know, the synchronicities, the serendipitous moments. Ask for a sign and trust that hey, Rena, welcome. The synchronistic moments, pay attention. And when you get them, like when I got the dime and the time was 12:21, it was like, thank you. Like, so amazing. It was like a wink from the divine, a nod from the divine. Stay the course your heart has chosen. Don't give up now. Don't settle. Don't compromise. Don't look back. And certainly don't go back. Stay the course of liberation, revolution, rediscovery, the anticipation and excitement of all the new coming into the experience, all the love that you have been cultivating behind the scenes, planting seeds. Faith. And that's it. That's it for the astrology. Yeah, I'm so thirsty. Oh my gosh. I was going to make a coffee and have it here, but I was cautioned against that. So I have water and some chamomile tea. Okay, so I'm going to read the comments here. Ladies, let me know if you want some intuitive messages, and I'll pull some cards, and then we will carry on our little ways, sowing seeds of love with our little watering bucket or a watering can with us. Okay, Rena, you are getting a message. So, yes. Yeah, the full moon, and we're still feeling it. And I think if you have a clear vision of the moon tonight, you will get a glimpse of the Pleiades, the seven sisters, up there, and I believe to the left. Let love in, let love win. Yes, yes. Dinner. Yay. Yeah. Black crystals is what I just heard. Rena, black crystals. Any black crystals. Any black crystal will do. Obsidian, tourmaline, and anything green. Okay, so here is that card flipped and did a somersault and went under the desk. This is for all of us. Oh, look at this. Shungite, yes. Look at this. Growing. Confirmation. Thank you to my team who love me unconditionally in the spiritual realms, who continue to delight me and surprise me with the unwavering love and support and signs and symbols that they send my way, our way, all the time, all the time. Each day I nourish myself with the light in order to grow in divinity. Through the messages that life brings me, I study my inner being to improve myself in the eyes of God. I am here to learn and to grow, not materially, but at a soul level. I find my balance between material and spiritual worlds, and I free myself of inner conflicts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Source. Thank you, to the great mystery. Thank you to all of it. We are here. And the pink, is the love energy. It's the heart energy. And it's so beautiful that came up. They're asking for the bottom card. Oh, 2 came. So we'll take those as well for all of us. And then I'll get to pulling cards. But the analogy of the rose bush came through earlier in the week, tending to the garden. Life is fragile, life is delicate, and yet we are so much stronger than we think we are. And sometimes, perhaps sometimes it's the strength of our thoughts that keep us spinning our wheels and keep us from leaning into a new experience of what feels real, what it's really like to feel love. And that has nothing to do with sex at all. And trusting and welcoming happiness, more confirmation. And it's funny, I'm looking at that sailboat there. And the other day when I got in the car to go to work, it was, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me, Sticks. And trusting, trust, faith, growing in faith, nurturing ourselves every day, listening within, allowing love to win. 10-10, the wheel is spinning, the wheel has spun, and the path of Dharma has begun. Positive karma, rewards, divine love manifesting in me, through me, and around me attracts all that I need for the greatest benefit of my soul. As I work to increase my inner light, I become the emanation of love and joy. Thus, I reap the happiness and the beauty of all I have sown. Homegrown, you've sown the seeds of love at home in your own heart. Oh my, how beautifully you are growing. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you. And trusting. I live each situation in the light. I do not dramatize my life, but live with a sense of humor. Sacred Fool, the jester, you got a little less a little less rigidity and more like, I'm just hearing like funny bone, like tickling. I live with a sense of humor. I remain in harmony no matter what happens. I am not misled by my ego. More confirmation of what was coming through earlier. We may be, like getting in our own way. The message is let love win. Can you let love win in your life? Can you experience a love that is more expansive and inclusive, that includes the other? No more holding back. And this is not about being lost in love. This is about being embraced in love, surrounded by the grace of unconditional love. Ask and we will receive, just as I did yesterday. I got the sign. You got to have the eyes to acknowledge when the sign arrives. I remember in the early days of beginning to deepen or expand in the awakening, I was always asking for signs, right? And then the hummingbird would come and I'd be like, oh, was that a sign? Or it would be 11:11 on the clock. Oh, was that a sign? I don't know. And, honestly, there's that, I'm sure you've seen it on social media and stuff, but like this man asking for a sign all the time. And he's brought these things like the birds and the numbers and the song and the, smile from a stranger. And finally, and he's not getting it. And finally, like, a big boulder comes crashing into the side of his car, So it's like, are we seeing the signs? We don't need anything dramatic. We certainly don't want boulders coming crashing into our cars. Can we trust our heart? Can we have faith in that our life plan, if you will, was written in the stars, all of it, and we were born in order to cultivate love of our own very own beating heart, as eternally as an essence of source, connected, gifted. Yeah, where is it my truth? Yep, the signs are so subtle, and yet, like last night's sign, the dime in the bottom of the sixth washing machine I was unloading, and then the time, 12:21. Sometimes they're right there. There's no denying. There is no denying. And what a beautiful gift to be one who is able to tune in and pick up on the subtleties of life and the subtleties of the divine. So, Rena, you are up first for a card. I'm going to pull messages of light oracles and a universal wisdom oracle. So, it was Rena, right? Yes, Rena. Awareness. And immediately, as soon as I saw that, it's like the fact that you have the awareness that you're feeling ungrounded is also the gift of the ability to get yourself grounded. And water, as you were saying, the water looks so good. Look at this. Rest. Okay. The water looks so good. Drinking more water. And then you've got acceptance, accepting of what is, that's accepting life on life's terms. And then the blue angel here. So while you're resting, while your awareness is expanding and opening, and you're receiving all these subtle and sometimes not so subtle synchronicities and signs from the divine, you are protected, and it is safe for you to take the time to do what you need to do that supports your ability to remain grounded, to remain grounded, and continue to, I'm hearing, cultivate your vision, and as well as expand. And you can see with this awareness card, there's so much universal support. There's so much spiritual support that when we are open, this is where mastery, if you will, this is what separates the spiritual warrior, the peaceful warrior, from all else, is the ability to integrate, to keep the focus on the PowerPoint, which is always the present moment. And water is incredibly grounding. Think about that, the groundwater. And how are we feeling? How are you feeling? Because ultimately as well, water is, the sacral chakra. And so sometimes when we're not getting enough water, it is a resistance to addressing some uncomfortable emotion. And we got to get the water into us to get the perhaps motion in the ocean once again, get things moving. So if you want a sign, Rena, ask for a sign. And this is just like, this is the representation truly of you being a student of the divine in this lifetime, and an opening to all the gifts and the endless possibilities that you have dreamed of co-creating with the divine. And the message is, I am opening my consciousness to my true self. I choose to be here to grow, to free myself from conflict, and to discover who I really am. I let go of the world of illusion and limitation that the material world imposes on me in order to elevate my being toward the eternal light. I seek to improve myself as I explore the wonderful being that I am. And yes, you are a wonderful being. So rest more, trust your heart, know that Archangel Michael walks with you, guiding, protecting you. And I'm feeling Archangel Raphael coming through here, offering Archangel Raphael, the angel of love, the angel of the heart space, and are nurturing you, encouraging you to cultivate the seeds of love that you planted long ago and came into this lifetime to sow. So, Rena, I trust that makes sense. Yeah, water is the sacral chakra. Okay. It's raining there. Lots of water. Nice. It's not raining here. We had last week or the week before, we had the most rain probably that we had seen in months. Dream, 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 dream. What are you dreaming of? Oh, you're very welcome, Kiva. What are we dreaming of? I got some big dreams. Okay, does anyone else? Would anyone else like a card? Colleen, Kiva, let me know. Awesome. You're beautiful, Rena. And your message was beautiful. Thank you for allowing me to deliver it as well as receive it. Such a gift. This interconnected stuff, this interconnection, the magical connections. Okay, Colleen. Colleen. I just heard Colleen, you are a queen. Dance to the rhythm of life. It's like a play in the light, a play in the shadow, light and shadow. Oh, I put the deck down upside down, and this guy was on the bottom, and he came out the other day when I used this deck. I think it was Tuesday, maybe. This magician energy. And it's like, as I was saying, the play of light and shadow. Let's dancing in the rain, dancing sorrows away, playing in the light and shadow. There's something about that playing in the light and shadow. Maybe it's shadow dancing. Remember shadow puppets? Finger puppets, I guess they were called. Finger puppets or shadow puppets. Um, Something like that. Child's play. Okay, there, it came through. Child's play. I mean, I guess I could have just really looked more at this. And it's like, it's almost like I'm hearing Pied Piper, but it's not leading anyone astray. The more you dance and play, the more you experience the joy of each day. As you lead the way for others to begin to seed. This is interesting. To begin to seed. No, to plant the seeds of their dreams. So something here, it's like as you settle into the rhythm and the movement of life, and I feel like you're settled, Colleen, but it's almost like, oh, I feel like you're settled, Colleen. It's time to come out and lead, is what I heard as I was saying that. So let's see what we get from the vacation to Mexico would be nice. Look at this. You are here in service. You are here to dance to the rhythm of your eternal soul, eternity as the flower unfolds. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, this little cat is like all up in my space. It's kind of, I'm feeling like this is a little sensual for whatever reason. I guess perhaps because it's the flower of life. And so I really don't want to go where I'm kind of being guided to go, but it's all that real, um, it's very much about, so it's kind of embarrassing. I shouldn't really be embarrassed. Um, Colleen, this is about, I'm really feeling with this card, it's about you finding pleasure again. And that can simply be as, and it was 4404 there. Simply be like, I'm feeling like a romancing of your own femininity, if you will, your own, like really opening up. I just keep hearing opening up to the pleasures of life again. Let love win, begin again. And so there is this energy about that. It goes back to the beginning of the message that some have had such terrible experiences, heart achingly painful experiences in what was sold as love and yet really wasn't. It was the furthest thing from. in order to guide us all back home to love, to the love that has always lived within us, the human, in skin. Is my little dog crying? All right. Okay, I'm glad you get it. We won't we won't go there anymore, but I got all of that from this card. Oh my goodness. As well as trust your heart. Trust your intuition. Third eye focused vision. Settling in, no conditions, new conditions. A new experience of existence. A joy for living. Dancing to the rhythm. Today, I rediscover the joy in my heart. I cease to cling to things I do not need, to things I do not have, to things that I am not. I no longer struggle against life or simply endure it. I regain a positive attitude. I appreciate and accept life as it is. I live according to the will of God and see the magic of love everywhere in my life. Amazing. I trust that those messages resonated, Colleen. Nice. Yeah, I suspect you're doing more than trying, Colleen. I suspect you're doing it, right? You're doing it. Music, it's a gift of life. We are a unique frequency. We are each a gift, like we are each a musical note in the cosmic symphony. Oh, good. Okay, Kiva, you are up next. All right, let me take another sip of this delicious water. Okay. Kiva, okay. All right, I'm going to just keep those. Luna, come here. Just a sec. Come here. Just a minute. Come here. Come here. Oh, that silly little dog had me chase her all the way to the living room so I could put her back on the couch. Diva. Can anyone say diva? Okay, so Kiva, you got 3 cards. You got 3 cards. And this was the first I saw. Live for love. More confirmation. More confirmation of everything that's been shared here tonight. This is what we are here for. Cultivating love in our own garden, in our own life, each and every day. We're not waiting for perfect conditions. We're not waiting for the perfect partner to come in. We are not waiting for anything external. Doing it in the here and now, living from your heart, cultivating your garden. I'm really drawn to the green. It looks like an emerald around her neck there. Something about that. Healing. I'm hearing like it's like you have completed next level healing and the power has always been in your hands, and perhaps there's a message there, Kiva, of working with your hands, whether it's Reiki or healing touch or massage or something like that. Something about your ability to channel energy. And I'm seeing it here again in this imagery. It's almost like I'm coming out sort of energy. You know what? I had so silly. It's like, I was seeing Scarlett O'Hara, but the Carol Burnett version of Scarlet, if you ever watched the Carol Burnett show. But I was hearing like Romeo, but I was hearing Shakespeare, Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? And I know in Gone with the Wind, it was Rhett Butler and Scarlett O'Hara. So I don't know. It's almost like a coming out party. It's like you're coming out, maybe you're coming out of the spiritual closet, if you will, allowing yourself to be seen in all your radiance. And right there, I was feeling that angel in I think it's a cream cheese commercial or something. Oh, like coming out and singing, like there's some sort of a celebration. I enjoy each moment of my life and put love in everything I do. Love gives to all things. I open my heart to this great power. I do everything in gentleness and kindness. Each thought is made of light. I love God. I love all beings, and I love myself. Henceforth, I live to manifest love and higher love and light for each soul everywhere. And I look within myself and stop blaming the outside world for my misfortunes. Through my searching and my efforts to gain purity, I transform myself. The material riches that I have acquired are not important. The riches that I will discover within myself are all that matter. Step by step in my spiritual quest, I free myself, I rise higher, and I attain true inner peace. And I just heard, oh, 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 bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, yeah, Steve Winwood. That's what I heard. And then I appreciate. So can you, Kiva, you're being asked to appreciate what is in this moment. You are an abundant floodgate, and it feels like your coming out party. Coming out is happening very soon. In the meantime and in between time, be good to you. I stop clinging to my misfortunes, troubles, and worries. I cease to be dissatisfied and stop focusing on what I do not currently have. Instead, I direct my thoughts towards what is wonderful in my life. With all my heart, I appreciate all that I have. I accept and appreciate what is as it is. I express my loving thanks to the universe for the wealth that is mine. Yes. Child's pose, ladies. Child's pose will help. I know I feel all my dancing everywhere, every joint, every juncture in the body. I feel it now. It's okay. We can stretch it away. Look, this came out again, dreaming of you. So, Kiva, what you seek is also seeking you. They're saying top card. Rose quartz, there you go. Trust your heart. Love more. Your intuition is talking. Are you listening? Seated meditation or yoga more. And rest, dreaming. In the dream time is when our spiritual team can really, really work with us. We can open ourselves to working with the spiritual realms prior to going to sleep and allowing them to do what they do, allow them to be of service to us, to heal us, miraculous healing, miraculous breakthroughs. Dreaming of you, joy. What you want, Kiva, wants you. Rose quartz. George Schwartz? I don't even know. Rose quartz, George Schwartz. No idea why I said that. It feels like heart, like deep heart healing. And so it's like a reseeding. The heart has healed. And so the heart has healed. And so it's something about um, I am hearing sit and contemplate, appreciate how far you have come, and keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Bear bum. Keep dreaming, bear bum. That looks all cozy and snug. She looks all cozy and snug. So, Kiva, that's what I've got for you. I hope something there resonates as with you. I'm feeling I'm feeling Archangel Michael as well as like Mother Mary energy all around you, Kiva. Sisterhood energy, and the sisterhood that is I'm hearing protected by the brotherhood, the energy of the divine masculine. Yeah, that card again. Yeah. Stretching is so important. I agree. I probably don't do it enough as I ought to be doing. So Kiva, I trust that those messages resonate with you. This is a long weekend here in Canada. So if I didn't share with you, so we won't be live again until Sunday. Every week we're going to be live here on this channel, Sunday to Friday, and the Sunday, Monday, like that is sort of a message that we grow upon, like the energetic that's supporting us for the week. Friday, we wrap the week up with the live card pulls and and then Saturday there will not be a live. I'm opening up the Saturday nights in my life for more love in my life, and that is guidance I've received. So that is what I am going to be doing. It is a long weekend here in Canada, but that doesn't mean anything to me. I work Saturday and Sunday. It's the Canadian Thanksgiving. To all the American folks, we celebrate it about 6 weeks before you. Yeah. So let me read here. Yeah, stretching yoga. Cute dog. Yeah, she's a little butt. That card. Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad your team of angels help. I'm just feeling like a selenite wand as well, too. I just saw my big selenite wand that's in my bed, Colleen. So perhaps there's something there for you. You are a blessing in my life, Colleen. You all are. Rena, Colleen, Kiva. Blessings. Oh, you're very welcome. Host Defense, a good company and reliable. There you go. So what are all you ladies, any big plans for your weekend? I don't. Once I disconnect here from you, I'm going to spend very little time near technology. I'm going to spend a lot of time in my nest with my new plants in my room. I can't believe what a nerd I am. There's nothing more exciting than fresh sheets and comforter on the bed and new plants in the bed sleeping space. It's so exciting. I can't wait. And tomorrow I'm going to just chillax. I'm going to spend a lot of time in the kitchen tomorrow. My son's coming home for a couple of nights. Yeah, I'm not doing much, actually. I have to be honest. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to cook non-traditional Thanksgiving things tomorrow so that when my son comes home, he has a variety of foods to eat, and I'll have food for my work week. But I'm not doing the turkey or anything like that, not getting together with anybody. So Yeah, that's that. And I'm okay with that. Um, yeah, and I'm just going to sit and read. I'm loving my book. I'm so far into it. Yeah, we call it Thanksgiving too. We call it Thanksgiving. I think it's like, it's the harvest. So it's the season of harvest. And it is Thanksgiving. Yeah. Yeah. And when I was young, Monday's the holiday. They call it Thanksgiving Monday. So everything's closed on Monday. Everything's closed on Monday, except where I work. The only day my place is closed is Christmas Day. And this year I'll have 3 days off. This year I'll have 3 days off in a row because of when Christmas falls. It falls with my weekend. So lucky me. Yay, yay me. Oh dear. Yeah, it's my sleeping setup. I think I counted in my room today. I think there's 15 plants and one plant, which is a combination of a pothos that I got when my Uncle Reg passed many, many years ago. And I saved it from like a small bit. So that's in there with Frank's pothos, and that climbs around, like it crawls around the ceiling in my room. And then I have a lot of hanging plants, Hoyas in there. I have a lot of plants in my apartment. I think I probably have like 50, 50, 55, probably 55. If I don't, I will soon because I am 55 after all. But like I said, I added 3 today. So, and I even brought an orchid back into my home space again. I used to have a lot of orchids back in the day. But yeah, I just do the green stuff mostly. Yeah, we call it Thanksgiving. And I do have a cool sleeping setup. Yeah. Including like the dogs. I mean, honestly, I could think of some better sleeping companion, perhaps. 3 days is great. 3 days is great. Yeah, 3 days. I wish every week. I wish there was like I think they call it like a continental work week or whatever, like 10-hour days, 4 10-hour days. I'd do that. I'd do that in a heartbeat to have 3 days off in a row every week. Because the first day, I mean, I do my laundry on Thursday night when I come home. So by 1:30 last night, all the laundry was done. So that's, and I do that because so it doesn't really eat into the weekend time. And then I was lucky this morning, the dogs allowed me to sleep in a bed. I think I rolled out of bed at 10:30, but I was up late and I just had a nice leisurely day doing life my way. And yeah, so that's going to be the rest of the weekend. If there's anyone else here that would like a card, let me know. And otherwise, I'm going to say so long. I like lion's mane. I like all the mushrooms. There's a lot. Mushrooms are so medicinal. So medicinal. Speaking of mushrooms, look at this picture. Picture that Frank took. Oh, okay. All right, ladies. Well, I don't see anybody new here. And I don't mean to cut you all off or anything, but I really do feel like I'm going to go and just chillax a little bit and have another cup of tea. And yeah, that's it. And I'll be back here with you on Sunday at 12:21, where we'll do a little bit of an energy check-in for the upcoming week and see how it goes. Monday, we'll connect with the angels. Tuesday, we will tune into the energetic thrive. And Wednesday, of course, the whimsical child that lives inside. And Thursday morning, we'll be back here for Astro Tea Time on Thursday, and then I'll be back here with you next Friday night. So I trust that somewhere in that week we will connect again live, and I look forward to that. And if we don't, I look forward to the next time we do connect. I love you all. Thank you so much for your love and support. Yeah, I'm going to go chillax. I'm totally ready for it. Thank you all so much for your love and support and your continued contribution to the love that overflows from my cup. Until next time, everyone, I see you, I feel you, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for showing up. Until next time, take good care. And enjoy your weekend too, everyone. Enjoy it. And happy Thanksgiving, Canada. What are you grateful for? Until next time, take good care.